Hi, and welcome to Full Count Baseball. Today I want to talk about the stride load and our approach to the pitch and some key guidelines and checkpoints to make sure our body's in a strong hitting position when our stride foot lands. When that stride foot lands, it's at that point that we make our decision whether to swing or not. So we want to make sure our body's in a strong hitting position. A proper stride load will help us do that consistently. There's basically three parts to the stride load: our weight shift back, our hand movement up and back, and our stride towards the pitcher. We want to get a nice weight shift back so we can now get a nice weight shift forward, and a nice positive move towards the pitcher so we get a good weight transfer in our swing. We want to make sure we get a nice movement, hand movement up and back. We want to create some momentum with our hands to help generate more hand speed and also to help relieve tension in our hands and our forearms. We also want to make sure our stride is straight back towards the pitcher, so now we keep that front side closed. The way I teach it, when the stride foot goes, the hands go. And it looks something like this. So we get a nice rock back and a nice positive weight shift forward. Our hands are moving up and back, right to the launching zone. Our stride is straight up towards the pitcher, keeping that front side closed. From the front, just like that. What we want to try and guard against is doing that movement too fast, so now we're altering our body, our head's bobbing up and down, creating different problems and creating a poor perception of the pitch. So think nice and controlled to the pitch and quick through it. Now let's go over some checkpoints in the swing. When that stride foot lands, one thing I want to make sure of is my hands are up and back, right off of my back shoulder, right at about shoulder height. This puts my hands and the bat in a great position to get a nice downward path to the pitch and create a nice swing plane. If we get too tucked in here, we have too much bend in that lead arm, we're going to have more of a tendency to want to push our hands to the pitch and create a more linear swing. If we get that lead arm too extended and we're back here, now we're going to have more of a tendency to want to pull the bat through the zone and now create a slow, loopy swing. So right off of that back shoulder, right at about shoulder height. Let's talk about the weight. When that front foot hits, I want to make sure my weight is between my feet and I'm in a nice, balanced, athletic position. If I get my weight too far back in my approach, now I run the risk of not getting a good weight transfer and keeping all my weight back here. And when that happens, I'm now going to create an uppercut type swing plane and produce a lot of fly balls and pop-ups. The opposite of that, if I get my weight too far up front in my approach, now I'm going to create a too downward of a swing plane where again I'm going to be either popping up a lot of balls or I'm going to be beating the ball into the ground and hitting a lot of ground balls. So weight, nice and athletic, right in the middle of our feet. The last thing we want to talk about is our stride back towards the pitcher. We want to make sure when that stride foot lands that our weight stops. We don't want to continue that weight out over that front foot. So an easy way to do that is to make sure we stride on the inside ball of the big toe and get that front heel up off the ground. If I can feel that pressure on my big toe and I've got my front heel off the ground, I know my weight is stopped. We want to try and guard against getting that weight out over that front foot. So when I stride, if I stride with my whole foot, or I can feel the weight on the outside part of my foot, my weight has already shifted, and now I'm going to lose power in my hips. Next thing we want to make sure when that stride foot lands is it's either pointing straight at the other batter's box or maybe just a little bit open. That's okay. We want to make sure we keep that front hip closed before we take our swing so we really can utilize the hips. What happens sometimes is kids will stride their foot way open or their foot out towards the pitcher too much, or now they'll stride in the bucket. When that happens, that front hip is going to open. When that front hip opens, the shoulder's going to want to come with it. And what that's going to do is, again, underutilize the hips and create a long, loopy type swing and not really utilize your lower half as well. The last thing we want to make sure of when that front foot hits is that front hip and that front shoulder are both pointing straight at the pitcher. That keeps our body in a stronger hitting position, allows us to hit pitches out over the plate better, allows us to hit breaking balls better, and really allows us to utilize our hips when we go to fire our swing, and allows everything to work as it should and in perfect unison. That's our stride load. Thanks for watching.